just used some of this Never Dull and just rubbed it on there for a while. You can see, kind of cleaned up all the oil, and it worked very well. So I'm happy with it. It's an alternator. You may be asking, why am I showing you an alternator? Because I was attempting to clean this the other day, and I decided to pull off this cover to clean back in here a little bit, and I discovered that my brushes were just in terrible shape. That is the worst one. I mean, it's pretty much gone, right? So I decided, because I have, like 6 alternators laying around, to grab 4 of them. 2 of them were incorrect. They were different, but 2 of them were correct. And so I found some new brushes, and I put it back together. And so now I have an old alternator that's clean, and it has new brushes on it. They're very good. And here, let's see if I can hold the camera in the other hand, spin it better. I don't know if you can hear that, but it spins perfectly, which means the bearings are not yet bad. So that means I can reuse this alternator, which is a good thing because I did not want to have to buy a new one. So this is my water pump, as you can see. So the thing is that I did an amazing paint job on it. Shout out to myself. But I didn't realize that sometimes these water pumps have leaky seals, which is what holds the water from coming up the front up here. And so this water pump may leak. I hope it doesn't. I don't know that it does, but if my engine starts leaking when I put it on there, then I will know that. So I wanted to tell you that because that's my first part of my Ranger update. So, like I said, I was going to show you a little bit of my parts and stuff. This here is what goes from the bell housing. It's in the bell housing, and the drivetrain comes up through this hole here. It comes up through there, connects to the clutch assembly, and this is the clutch hookup for the linkage, and then this is a bleeder valve for bleeding my clutch. And I found this the other day when I was actually looking for alternators, and so I was really excited because it's a new clutch part, right? So yeah, I mean, I can put this on and shiny new part. I love shiny new parts. And then, actually, if you don't know how this works, there's a bearing that sits right here. The spring goes down, and there's a bearing that sits right here, and I have that as well. I found, I think, 4 of them. So, there's a lot of duplicates on this truck. It's kind of funny, though, I think. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you what I'm doing, basically, on this truck, and so that you can not only learn, but also kind of understand, so that you're not sitting there going, wait, what's he doing? So yeah, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. So I messed up. I tried to put cam bearings in a Ford V6, which is a pain, and it's very difficult, and I failed. I messed up. I ruined the cam bearings. So the engine is right now at the shop getting cam bearings put in it. Now you've already seen me paint that. That's actually after this right now. But the thing is, I decided to pull out my transmission and put it in there at the same time my engine. I haven't pulled it yet, but I also am going to pull my transfer case and gas tank. And the reason I'm going to do that is that, well, at least my gas tank, the fuel rail, the gas in the fuel rail smelled terrible. It was trash. And so I know that the gas in there is also trash and needs to be cleaned out, because I do not want to suck nasty gas into my clean engine. So we're going to pull off the gas tank, drain it, and then we have a way of cleaning out all the rust in there. I believe it's a metal tank, so I can get all the rust out of there. And then my transfer case, right? This is a four-wheel drive, if you didn't know. But I don't know that it's been used much. So I think the transfer case is fine. But just in case, I am going to pull it and clean it and put it back in there at the same time. And then my transmission, the reason the guy sold it was actually the fact that he didn't really know how a clutch worked really, and so a lot of these clutch parts are brand new, but he didn't really know how they worked and how they went together. So I got a pretty good deal actually, but I suspect that the transmission is okay, but it's possible that it's not. I hope it's okay because I don't want to have to do a rebuild on it, but if I do have to, I will. And so, but mainly it's coming out so that I can clean it, and then we'll put them in together, and hopefully that won't be a pain. It won't, hopefully. But yeah, that's kind of an overview of what we're going to do in this truck.